Welcome to Wyatt Sunny Adventures Gaming. Now, today, I have a totally different video sort of in store. In Truck Simulator USA, I found a secret abandoned warehouse. Now, obviously, you can't pick up loads or do anything there, but I found it, so I'm going to try to explain here on the map the best I can. So, basically, I'm currently in Montreal, so you want to go up the road that's wider, not the little snow-covered road. But see, I'm using the snow-covered road sort of as a landmark to see where that scale is on the snow-covered road. So, if you look out, straight out, where then there's the sort of bump that goes up in the road to where it's higher than that scale there. It's right at about right. Trying to fix this here where you can kind of see a little bit better. So right in the center of the screen, but sort of on to the left, right as you're starting to sort of go down, like that. So basically, I'm just going to be going out there, and I'm going to be exploring it when I have explored it before, but I'm just going to be showing it on a video. So just run all the red lights just because I don't really care that bad. So I'll just go up through here. So feel free to comment because I've been doing just the sort of regular videos with the game just doing loads back and forth with stuff. Feel free to comment what your thoughts are on how I'm doing the videos with it. If you have any ideas for something I should do in the game, comment that. I would do that too. Just sort of depends. So I'll just sort of get up here some. When, I'm currently going 90, so it shouldn't take that long. At least I don't think it will anyways. If you recall in the video from a good, probably about a week from the time of recording this video, there was, I done the Winnipeg to Montreal video. If you recall, I sort of passed it, but I just sort of panned the camera around just so I could look at it sort of as I went past. That was when I first noticed it. Then right after I finished that video, I went over and that's when I explored it. So I'm currently going 110, probably maxed. So I'm just going out through here. So basically, I'm right in line with that scale, but I'm going up so it won't take that long. Minus the fact that I'm drifting off the road into the snow. I could go on 95 to the toll booth. Now it has to load in the other area because the way this game works, I think, with toll booths and stuff as I crash into the light pole, is it only spawns whatever part of the game in for. Because if you notice on all of the roads, the toll booth is in almost the same spot, so every corridor of the map or something is in a different sort of its own little area. Just as you go past the toll booth, it loads into new area or whatever. That's what it seems to be from what I've discovered when I've played this game for a good while now. I play it a lot more than a lot of the stuff I do on it. I do make the videos, but I also do more just beyond the videos too. So, and we're here. So, right where there's this sort of turnaround in the road. Now, you can actually go up in here too. But of course, you can't get roads or anything. There's only one little place up in here that you can't really pull either. Which is right there to the left where there's those sort of parking spots. You can't pull into there. But it's basically the best way I can think to describe this sort of warehouse, just sort of design. It's like that one in Winnipeg, kind of. It's up there sort of like on the west side almost. It's there sort of got its own streets associated with it. So so feel free to screenshot where I'm at on the map here, just so you know sort of where to go if you want to go up here and show it. But the warehouse that I'm talking about is, yeah, the one on the west side there of Winnipeg. That's the warehouse that this most reminds me of, just design-wise. That's the only warehouse I've seen with that design. So, yeah, you know, you can loop around and stuff, like that one up there in Winnipeg, too. It's sort of hard because I'm holding this sort of odd, because if I hold my hand on the left side to play it, I'm covering up the microphone on here. So I'm trying to sort of balance it odd. But if I try to go into one of these parking spots, invisible wall there. So then if I just go back up around, and this sort of makes me most think of that one in Winnipeg that I pointed out to you. That's basically that's the only warehouse I've seen of this design. I mean, obviously you can't do roads or anything here. This is, I think, more when they was designing the game. I sort of think they just more was curious would anyone find this. So that is probably a good amount of this. Now, I'll probably go out to Winnipeg just so I can show you the other warehouse that's almost the same design. So I'll leave out here and I'll just go out. It ain't that hard, really. It's just like any other warehouse or anything. So, just go straight out here like anything else. So, that's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, get going real fast and I'll get out there in Winnipeg and I'll show you that. Just sort of the way it's designed, sort of interesting. So, I'll just see what... I mean, I know that's pretty much the design of that warehouse that's in Winnipeg. And that warehouse that I was just at that I was showing you, there was the abandoned one and that one in Winnipeg. Those are the only ones that I've seen with that design. Because I've been to every warehouse in the game, so... I'll just sort of get out here some. So, there's a couple points here. I'm coming up on the one spot here, sort of, where it goes over the snow-covered road. So, there's sort of that to do with it. So, I mean, when I was going the other way, when I was first heading towards the warehouse, I went over it in the one spot there, and then you just was there when I went over that one. So, I would think that I'm getting close on the fact that I'm going 115. So, but that's just sort of me. So I'll just sort of try to get out through here some. So I'm just going to sort of get out through here. I'm going to look at the map real quick at where I'm at from it all. So yeah, I'm not that horribly far from it. So I'll be back. I'm going to pause till I'm there. So I'm out here to Winnipeg pretty much. I'm just right up on it. So I'll be getting there soon. Now obviously most cities in the game are just sort of pretty much similar designs. Just because it's easiest for them to put it together. But also if you want to comment, you know, what is your favorite place to visit? What is your favorite sort of area in the game? Or just what is your favorite sort of part of it? I mean, I sort of like little things like that. So I'm about out here to this other warehouse that I was telling you about. So I go right onto this little street here. And then you go up somewhere here. Up here where there's this other little road at. Not the train tracks. Up here where there's this other little road. I'm turning onto now. If I can get up in here. Then you go up in to the warehouse. When this is the same design and everything. Just obviously you can actually pick up loads and stuff here. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to also point out one other little trick here that doesn't really have to do with anything, but it's sort of a good thing if you're saving up for a more expensive truck that costs a lot of in-game money. So this is how I do it. I go over to Vancouver and I go up into Juneau, Alaska, but the only thing there is the warehouse. So if you just get into Vancouver and then you go up there, you don't have to drive all the way back. Just you take a load in Vancouver that goes up there. Then up there you either get a load that goes back to Vancouver or Seattle, depending on which one will give you more. But then you do the rescue thing to where it'll take you to the closest service center, which obviously since there's only a warehouse up there, it'll take you down to Vancouver. So then if you had a load up there for Vancouver, it would take you to right there in Vancouver where you need to go, or if you took it to Seattle, well, probably 3 minutes at most you could go from Vancouver to Seattle. So that's all there really is. Thanks for watching Wyatt Sunny Adventures Gaming, and bye.